Hi, everybody. Well, I am 2 minutes early. So we'll get some people in here and then we'll talk ghost stories. Hi, Kim. How are you? We talk about some ghost stories and do some readings as well. How are you tonight, Kim? Football night. I've been watching football. So anyway, yeah, I kind of, was trying to think of like which ghost story or whatever to tell. I've been putting a lot of ghost stories and near-death experiences and stuff like that on Psychic Fixes on Facebook. So be sure to look at that stuff. It's pretty interesting. So I wanted to talk just a minute about my near-death experience. And if you've had one, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Um, my near death experience was, let's see how long ago. I think around 18 years ago. And what came out of that wasn't like I didn't die, okay, but I was just about there. And so I had a lot of blood loss. And I have a girlfriend that went through the same thing. She had a ulcer in her stomach and she had massive blood loss, more than what the hospital's ever seen before, and anybody survive it. After that, super psychic. So after I was convalescing, I was psychic all my life, but all of a sudden a voice talked to me. And then the connection started and it grew and grew and grew and grew into where I could see spirits and get clear messages and get names and on and on and on. And so I really do know that so many people that have gotten close to crossing over come back with like special abilities. So, again, if you have had an experience like that, write it in the comments. Please share the show so we could get some people in. It's just about show time now. So, unless they're watching football, hopefully some people will come in. I know it's busy and it's October. Janine isn't here today because she had to work. Soon she'll be back and doing ghost stories with us and telling us all about the 10th Avenue Art Center in San Diego. So if you go on to SD Spooky Adventures, you will see that she is having lockdowns and she is doing tours of that historic Art Deco building. And Kim, have you ever been? Did you ever go to the 10th Avenue Theater? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Hi, Carlos. How are you? Thank you that you shared, Carlos. That's great. So she's doing tours, and you get a very personal tour with a paranormal investigator and also with Janine, who is a medium. And she'll tell you the stories of our encounters in that four-story building. Super spooky and very haunted. And she will also contact some spirits while she's there. They're going to do, I think, seances there and things like that. So they do sell the tickets online for that. So go to SD Spooky Adventures. If you are in the San Diego area, it's downtown, and it's such a neat building because you guys only but only the very end, the uh, ground level has been altered. The rest of it is original Art Deco. So, oh, you haven't been there, Kim? Yeah, if it's for people that really want to experience, paranormal activity because it has a lot of it, you know. So but it's really neat if people want to get a tour and see the architecture. It's really neat. Even the the drinking fountains are done like a shell. and on the sides of the walls. It's really fabulous, beautiful. And you can go to the rooftop and sit up there and see the lights of San Diego also. So, anyway, Janine is there, with an investigator, and they're doing tours. So, I mean, how fun is that? So anyway, I will be doing some readings a little bit later. Anybody have any ghost experiences that you are wanting to share? You can just tell me a little bit about it. So you guys already know that I see ghosts, and I've had a lot of encounters and all of that. And I'm a psychic and a medium also. So it's really neat doing that stuff. Have you guys ever gotten, hi Belinda, has anybody ever gotten past life reading before? Because I would like to talk about that a little bit too. Um, and I know, Kim, that you have a lot of paranormal experience because we have shared that and we've gone on a lot of things. I was doing tours up until the pandemic at the local cemeteries, and so was Janine. Hi, Erica. And so we would have a lot of experiences in the cemeteries. Chris Oliver would go along with us. She's the paranormal investigator, and also she's psychic. And she has all the technology, all the fun things, the periscope, the K2 meters and all of that, so that we could get spirit box. Anybody have a spirit box? I have one, a little one, but they just kind of use electronic stuff and blurt out words. And sometimes our ovulus will give us sentences, which is very strange because it's not supposed to. So we have a lot of fun things when they start communicating through the equipment with us. You haven't had a past life reading? I'm going to tell you that I really never believed in it. Oh, you have a little spirit box? So do I. Haven't played with it for a long time, though. Um, so, past life experiences. Um, I when I was doing live seances, we were streaming them, and afterwards, somebody said, I think it was Chris Oliver said, we should get somebody that can do past lives. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I said, I really am a skeptic with it because, like, literally, really, 99% of the people think that they were, a queen or Cleopatra or something like that. They just feel that pull for Egypt or something like that. So I go, I don't know. Anybody could just be taking anything at the top of their heads and just saying it. And I said, I don't know. I'm all about things being validated. And I said, well, sit down. Let me try. So I gave a couple of readings, and it was just spot on. I see numbers that float up here. And when I see a number that floats up there, that means that the person, the spirit that I'm dealing with, or doing a past life, that was the age that they were when they passed on. I also get movies out here where I can see movies or still photography, and I get a little light up scrolling thing that goes across, and it goes backwards because I can read backwards, write backwards, and upside down backwards. So I'll read that, and then I will get the vision of the person that had passed and at their age, and then I will see their death. When I first did it, it was a little spooky because um, I gave all the information, which got validated. And then the validation is usually a hobby that these people have in or a fascination with something in the present lifetime. And I look back and I grab that, and I won't know what these people do at all. I don't know what's going on in their life. And then I will tell them, and they say, yes, that's my hobby. I go out and do that, et cetera, et cetera. So there we have the validation that this worked. And that's how I found out that I could do it. But I only do it when somebody's close to me, and I used to take their hand because I didn't know what I was doing. Hi, Dina. My niece is on. My love you, love you. So, I would take their hand because you go on. I'm new to this. Let's see what it does. Every time I took their hand, up would come the number, up would come pictures or a movie. And then what I found out later when I was walking towards someone, it all came up in front of me and I saw the whole thing. That was the one that the person was a geologist, and I saw the age, got the name, and the decade, around the year. And I said that they passed, and I said, "You were a geologist." And I said, "There's something about panning gold," because he's pointing down, and I asked him, "Flip the photograph down," and he did, and there was gold and a panning for gold. Well, that was her hobby. And she says that she loves rocks and crystals and goes to stops at every crystal store anywhere and buys stuff. And so we could connect that. And so I love doing it, but I do that when I'm in person with someone. And so I got to be a skeptic. I am for a lot of readers too, because some readers will be super general. And you go, what kind of reading is that? I had um, somebody that came back to me from another country, and I, did a reading a couple years ago, and I foretold a birth in 2022 in July. I mean, a pregnancy, and she confirmed that. And that 2023 was this year, and I gave that reading back at the beginning, I think, of 2022, somewhere like that. And so, anyway, there's validation there. But I give a lot of specifics, and I get very um, disappointed when people are giving general readings. And same with oracles. Anybody had an oracle reading that you felt that really was right on, that was a message for you? Let me know in the comments. I I did them a couple of times, and they were so spooky, right on. Because I go, I don't want to look at this and do a general reading. I mean, or read the card, and I go, well, I get so many details with tarot cards that I go, okay, I'll do it. And I, had, let's see, maybe this deck was 50 cards, something like that. And the people in the house kept getting that were over, kept getting the water card. So I was like very puzzled. I don't know why you're all getting the water card. We're shuffling, you're picking. And the next day they came back, and I did one other person in the family, and they got the water card. I said, I don't know what's going on, but I just have to tell you that there's something that the other side, since every single one of you in the family have picked that card, that there's something about the importance of actual water, and that you need to do something about that. And so the mother came to me, and she was very embarrassed, and she said, our water was shut off. And then I go, there we go. We have a connection to those oracle cards. You've had oracle card readings, Kim. Do you feel like that they were beneficial, or they were right on? And I'm just telling you guys, there's so many fakes out there. There's a lot of people with good hearts too. A lot of people that want to do the tarot, and they want to do the oracle cards, and their heart's in the right place. Some are just not connected to their guides and stuff, and but they really feel that they can do it. And then there's a lot of fantastic readers. Now, Kim Ean, she's in San Diego. She's one of the best. She's one of the best. We have wonderful, I have friends that are wonderful animal communicators. They do all kinds of things. It's like they're really, really connected. The first time I went and got a psychic reading at Encinitas, and that's where James Van Prague is, and Deepak Chopra has an institute there. Hay House is up in at the coast, so a lot of interest there. And so the first time I went is because I had the near death experience, and a man talked to me and wanted to know who the heck the man was because he was spot on. He foretold something, he told me, and it happened. And it was phenomenal. And so I go, "Ugh, how do I find out who's talking to me?" So I went to a psychic fair, right? And so what I did was sit down with Kim. I just picked her out. A little did I know she was the most popular, and I had to wait all day to get into her, but I didn't know what is going on. So I went and I sat down, and she said, "You have a son," which I do, and she flipped over a card, and he's 21. Wait a minute. How I don't know you. I've never been here. Nobody here knows me. Came by myself. And she was right. He was 21 years old. And then she goes, "You've written a children's book." And I'm like, "Yes." And she says, "Why haven't you done anything with it?" And I was like, "No, you guys all know. I've just I have written a lot of books and children's books. And I just was floored. And that's when I knew, okay, let's see who talked to me and see if I can do this. Dina, hi Dina. I have something to say to you. Let's see. You had a reading last night and you didn't feel connected at all. Cards weren't for you. I hope that, Dina, you do know that you have an international psychic for an aunt that has 4,000 clients. And I hear she's really good. You can call me. You can get a hold of me anytime, and I'll do a reading for you. Um, Sometimes I think that there's, especially in mediumship, there's people that will be right next to you. So I went to a church. I did a meetup. I have a meetup with 760 people um, in my group here in San Diego. And so I have people from Orange County come down and do, to my seances and stuff. And so I went to this church, and so I'm sitting there, and now I'm bringing people to get messages. We're going, you got a healing, and you can go get messages at this church. I don't need anybody to read for me. Okay. So I'm good. And then the person sitting right next to me, everybody was kind of spread out in the church, right next to me. And I'm hearing my message, a message for me. Because she's like, "I don't know, I don't get it." And I'm going, "That's for me." And on and on. And finally, you know what? I'm a very bold person, and I don't get scared. I don't get whatever. And I stood up in this big church and I said, "I have to interrupt you." And I said, "This is all for me. I want to tell you how validated you are. This, and this, because I think this eating those psychic cookies gives you confidence. Eat a psychic cookie, which is invisible, every time you get something right if you're, a psychic, and that really helped you to go. So I need to give validation to these people that are up there giving messages." And then I sat down, and then they went and did some other people and did some, of my people. Then they started again, and I said, "This is crazy. this this is my messages." I stood up and I said again, um, "Right on and everything, but these are for me." And afterwards, I went up to Reverend Millie, who has passed on now, and she took my hand, and she because I went there because I go, I'm a reverend, I'm a minister. Should I have my own church? Is that the path I should take? And so I went. went. She took my hand and she goes, "So you want my church?" And I was like, mortified. And I said, "Well, I was thinking about it. I'm trying to make a choice if I want a church or not." And so, anyway, that was hysterical. And then she gave me a name. So we all can blank out and then later on get stuff. but we might be getting a message for somebody else. I mean, not me. I stick to the person. I always get the right person. But some of these other people can get a spirit that kind of comes in that's a strong personality and gets in there and wants their stuff said first, or whatever, taken care of. And so, anyway, that was funny. She said the name. She held my hand and she goes, Barbara. And I go, I don't have a Barbara. Barbara. And I go, Kaya, I don't know. And I thanked her, and that was it. Went home, and the next day I go, my sister's partner is Barbara. I do have a close Barbara. So sometimes you kind of go, did we get anything? And sometimes people are just well meaning, and some people are scammers, and they'll just take your money and tell you whatever. So I like to give a lot of details of like, you got to be aware of this because somebody's going to steal from you and these kinds of things. And I mean, really, like, you're gonna get the job, you're moving. Probably one of the most popular things that I do is I can say when somebody's going to move. And uh, I remember I was talking to someone over and over. Was talking to their cousin who was wanted me to do her cousin's reading, and I just kept saying he's going to move, he's going to move. Every card spread, he's going to move, he's going to move. And I said, really, he's going to move. And she says, I know he signed the lease and is moving on Tuesday, or something like that. And I go, oh well, you could have told me earlier. But anyway, hopefully they had good intentions. So you were at a festival. You were at a festival. Well, I'm sure they had good intentions. And maybe, uh, sometimes people are do things in general. So, hi Marcia. Hi Carlos. Let's see what the advice from Carlos. Stick with the readers you know and trust. Oh, the only readers you taps in the energy is um Carla and me. Thank you. Carla's a Native American medium, and we have hi Kimmy, how are you? We've done a lot of work together, and I'm going to tell you that you guys know that I do uh and we'll talk about also uh, Janine's book. She has her autobiography out, and her second book in that series there is coming out really soon. So I do Fig Willow books, and even the adults like my stories. And Dina has bought lots of them, and they're selling well. And I got some more stuff coming out. So, but Carla Fishing Hawk, Lavano's Fishing Hawk, and my cousin Shamise, we're getting together and going to collaborate on Native American children's storybooks. We're going to also probably do some kind of a crowd fund or a GoFundMe to make enough money to print books and send them out to whatever organization would like to have them and give them away. So I can't wait to do that. We're going to be starting on that maybe in another week or two. Hi, Kimmy. I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. What time is it? Okay. Um, I would like to do a couple readings. If you would like me to do a general reading, would you please go? I went over the time. I wanted to start reading a while ago. So I know I have something pressing. I'm going to check on that right now. So if you want a reading, would you please just say please, yes, or please, or something like that? And let me pull some cards for you. And what I do is I'm going to put you up right here on the show, and I'm going to connect to your energy, and then I'm going to take some cards. I am going to take this. Marcia, you're a Native American. I am. You know what? I'm Yaqui from Sonora, same village that Carla's family's from, and we wonder if we are related. And whenever I go and do the, okay, I see a couple people. Let me grab Erica, and then Marcia. So whenever I go to the cleaning of the cemetery of our ancestors, and I go to the cleaning, everybody goes, "Who are you with? Who'd you come with?" And I'm like, "Let's see. I'm here because those great grandparents that are buried right there, they're mine." So anyway, here we go. So I just did you guys get your buckets? How many people got your bucket? I think that's Frankenstein. You know, we always get the buckets. Carlos, you're a Native American. Oh, Erica, Lakota. I had a kind of a famous friend that was Lakota. He transformed himself into a tiger, and he was in Guinness Book of Records, and he's on television and stuff like that. He's passed away now, and I called him Cat. He was a friend of the family, and he was Lakota, and that was his like totem animal. So okay, let's get this going. Okay, Erica Birch. We have your energies in the cards. I'm going to tell you whatever I see. First four cards. First one down represents you or what we're doing. Second, energy crossing over. So something coming in, you're thinking about it, you're manifesting it. Future, past, and then whatever they have to say. Okay. Maybe I'll come on once in a while outside of SD Spooky Adventures and just do some like, I love doing timed readings. That came to me. God gave me that. And I wrote a book about how to do it. It's pretty accurate. Okay, let me take some cards. Hold on just a second. I forgot to set everything out. I brought stuff in. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, here I go. Erica. Thank you. All right, let me flip them over. Okay. So, you guys are here. Erica, you have a couple of people here. So I'm going to describe them and you can tell me if you feel like any are you. This is what I tell people. Once I hone in on who you are in the tarot, wherever you get a reading from, whoever in the tarot, that better come up because it's not going to really change. All right. First card I have for you, Erica, is kind of juggling money a little bit. Like we're going to take money and put it over here or pay that. We're kind of juggling money. Let me look at money really fast. I think somebody's going to give you some advice about it. But right now, what I see, what they give me, I would be manifesting for all the money to come in and everything that you want and everything goes great. I do get that you have this energy of really thinking about big decisions in life, not the little ones. Like, what am I going to do with my career? Or, am I going to buy a house or whatever? The big stuff. This is over you right now. So I don't know if it's happening now or coming in, but I feel like they're the big things in life. You need to ask for clarity so you can make faster decisions because I feel like you have this right there. So I have a Queen of Swords. So let me tell you about Queen of Swords, and I also have a Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Swords, Libra like, justice theme of what's right and wrong. She is intelligent, probably really pretty. Sometimes they have dimples. See, I'm a Queen of Swords. I get a justice theme. I get very much compassionate. She could do anything, super capable, but strong opinions and strong, and she'd be a leader. She could champion causes. She's really great. So if you feel like, do you feel identify with that? Otherwise, this is somebody that's coming in the future. So I get very good woman here. I also am going to tell you that I get a woman that's got a money theme, and I feel like she's really good with money. That's her theme. She might be an accountant or into financial dealings or detail oriented work. She will come in and be able to talk to you about money, but I want to tell you this. I do want you to get a little caution when somebody comes up and it's a woman and deals with money, okay? Because I do feel like you're going to experience a loss from that. So that's a caution for you. In the past position, I feel like a wait. I'm waiting for results. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen to the world. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I also feel like that something you had built up, you're going to walk away from because you're going to go, well, I did that. My future goes in that direction. And so I'm going to go ahead and leave that. And I think it's a good thing. All right. I do want to tell you, I do get a party or a reason to celebrate. Um, I feel like it's really, really good. Like we have this great reason to have a celebration. I want to tell you, it's also a great engagement card, by the way, but I do get this great celebration. You have the judgment card. So we have two cards here. Judgment card means, if you guys want to see it, here we go. Judgment card. Okay, so you can see it has the angel in it, and she says, "Heralds, Jesus is coming," and everything falls to the side, and everybody's judged. This just means that through something uncomfortable that happens, you sit down and you really go through your goals and priorities. I want to get new goals. What are my priorities now? What's most important? Because of whatever happens, um, be it a little bit, it's an awakening, but a little bit uncomfortable, just means that you go and you sit down and you figure out what you want. This is a very, very good thing. Also, I get a little bit of protection, like I'm guarded and watchful. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again. I got nicked, I got hurt, something. I want to make sure it doesn't happen again. And that's okay. It's okay to put that protection around you. Okay, let me see what people are saying. Uh, okay, so let me see. So, Erica, you're selling your house and not sure where or what I want. I would have to do a time reading to get that too. Let's see. Uh, you have a friend that's an accountant? Okay. Um, just be a little careful with that. Okay. Um, oh, you're trying to wrap up a car accident claim. Okay, got it. So anyway, hopefully all those things resonate. Do you resonate with the Queen of Swords? Okay, let me go down and let me go. I've got to look who was next. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Oh, Kimmy was next and then Marsha. Okay. I don't have a producer or anybody here. So that is, I'm on my own. Okay, Kimmy. Can we go back to Erica really fast? So, Erica, it does show like I get a loss, like the Five of Cups, five full cups and three spill over. In business, that does mean that we experience getting less than half of what we expect. So, just FYI on that. Okay. Okay, Kimmy. Okay, Kimmy, we have your energy in the cards. All right. All right, I'm going to flip the cards over. All right. Okay. The first card that comes down for you, Kimmy, is the card of I really want I want to manifest my reward. I really want my ship to come in full of treasure. And this represents you. I really want something that I want. So keep manifesting that in. I get you a little bit of stuck on a decision, just a little bit. You need clarity. Sometimes you can you get some fluorite, put it out, set an intention. It's to give you clarity, or just ask your guides. Give me clarity on this. I want to see clearly. I get a party in the future for you, or a get together. I like that a lot. Past position, you may have something I feel could be an investment. I feel like something might be there and someday will pay off for you. So just let you know. They show me some success for you, but I also get this card of like a surprise, or I didn't see that coming. So I don't have anything bad around it, but I just do feel like there may be something that have happened or will happen that, oh, I didn't see that coming. But I do have a lot of success. I do get the ambitious card here. I get a Queen of Wands. I don't remember who you are in the tarot. This could be somebody that you have a relationship with. I just feel like thinking like, should I have a relationship with this person? It's a woman, okay? And I feel like this person kind of wants to get somewhere in life and can be pushing a little bit. So, but I do feel like we're thinking about that, what we should do about it. And I do feel like that it shows me that you'll work that out. I feel like an idea is going to come, you're going to jump on it. And I really do feel like, Kimmy, that this is going to set you off in a new path. I think it's going to be very good. And when you start doing this, having this change, it's going to be very successful for you. And that's what I get for you. Okay, that's I want a producer. Oh, Marcia, my family is from Sonora, Mexico. Okay, here we go. And let me see, where are we at? Okay, let me go to Marcia. I'm backing up. Sorry, you guys. Me, please. There you are. All right. I gotta get this. Oh, look at the cat and the jack-o'-lanterns. How cute is that? I'm trying to get in the spirit. Trying to get. I decorated, but half-heartedly. I need more lights and stuff. Do you guys decorate a lot? And I'm giving candy out this year. You know, I didn't because of pandemic. Okay. Marsha, I'm going to grab your energy. Marsha. Okay. Marsha, do people go, Marsha, Marsha, Marsha to you? Oh, I can't see any comments. I'll probably, let me click down. There we go. You're welcome. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't do like personal questions because I have to do them super fast. Usually I can look at 3 months, but I'm kind of in a hurry because I have to go do something. And Janine has these for 30 minutes. She'll be back, but we'll see. She's probably busy next weekend. I'm unsure. Next Sunday. But we will be back with guests. She's lining up guests. It's so exciting. Okay. Marcia, you get the Knight of Swords. That comes down for you. That is where I have to say for the rest of your life, don't jump at anything. Take your time making decisions. Don't rush into anything. If it's shiny, don't grab it. See if you want it first, okay? So slow down there. I get stuck with you. I get this very stuck card. Sometimes it's like it's not in your reading, but energy over you. So I feel like my hands are tied and I can't do this or whatever. Well, let me just tell you, I don't want anybody to ever get this card or this energy over them. So make sure that you are always knowing that you can, if you feel like, well, physically, you can't uh, have an effect on something, you can't do this. Well, bring in metaphysical, use your guides, use the archangels, use the manifesting, the law of attraction to get what you want and keep moving forward. All right. I do get a little trip for you. Even though it's my healing card saying you're going in the right direction, I want to say I get a little trip in the future for you. Not outside of the country in which you live, but I feel like there's a little trip. I think that you've made a change in your life recently, and I think it's really, really great. I think that you just said, "I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want it that way. I'm gonna go do something else." And I feel like that's very positive. I feel like you're going to get some good news. I feel like there's going to be a big change in your life. I feel like you're going to get this good news and you are going to transform. Maybe you're going to learn something, do something different, live a different lifestyle. I feel like it's pretty darn big. I do feel like that if you want a certain amount of money, like, oh, I need this much or I'm waiting to get that much, you have a wait for it. So do use the law of attraction and manifest for that money to come in because I get a wait for the money. I do feel like that. Not only do I see the transformation and really making that big change, I do see that you have a new path that's going to come, and I get success with that. So I like that a lot. Now, can I peel and stick a sticker right on your forehead that says responsible? I feel like that you're going to put a lot of hard work and effort to what you get. I get that super responsible type of thing. It's a good character card. Money's going to come in also. I feel like a on a regular basis with the potential to grow. So I feel like this is coming where the money's going to be coming in. You don't have to worry. It's coming in on intervals, regular intervals, and then it's going to grow to be more money. Okay. Let's see. Marcia, I'm going to see my daughters for Thanksgiving. You're flying there. Okay. Thank you for that validation. You guys, it's 10 minutes past the time I'm supposed to be off, so I'm going to go. I would stay, but I do have something I have to do. And I thank you so much. So uh, there'll be a guest or Janine back or a guest next Sunday. We'll see. And I should be here on Sundays with Janine. And it was just fun doing all of this. Oh, you just finished your prereqs for LVN. Congratulations. It's a wonderful path to be a healer, to be a nurse. And thank you for doing that. Okay, guys, I have to go. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my ghost stories and all of that. And we will see you later. Marcia, you said your video keeps stopping. It's showing that it's okay here. So check your internet. Bye, Carlos. Okay, guys, much love. Happy Halloween and have a great fall. And just eke out all the fun you can. All right, take care. Thank you so much. Bye bye.